Hey, what's up? My room is kind of messy looking. Um, I'm charging this right now, and it's kind of a weird setup. Here's the wire, so I'm not gonna let that get in the way. Move that over here, or yeah, there. That's fine. Can you see that? Here, I'll put here. Um, Here I'll just put it over here. There. All right. What is Killjoy? Killjoy is a 4-film series. I got the box set here. Ask any YouTuber that's reviewed it. It is a bad B movie franchise, and wow, let's get into this. All right, so I've seen a lot of bad movies in my time, and I've seen a lot worse quality. I'll tell you that much. But as a box, what I say by this box set, if you like full moon movies, if you even know what full moon features is, it's this right here. This company right there. They make low budget, like I don't want to say crappy, but I guess like campy, like oh yeah, kind of bad horror movies and action movies and all that. They made the Puppet Master series. Well, then I'd say definitely get this, but it's pretty expensive, especially for a bad movie franchise. But then again, I mean, it's in a box. I mean, you can get all three of these on separate DVDs at FYE or the Exchange for like $3 a piece, sometimes even $2.99. Well, yeah, then $3. But this was $20 as a box at FullMoonDirect.com. If you want to get your box set of Killjoy, go to FullMoonDirect.com. They are very rare; you will not see them in stores. 1 through 3. This is the trilogy box set. You've got the case art of Killjoy 3 that on the front. See, same face right there. Um, Killjoy 3. The Diabolical Trilogy box set. So, as a box, it's just, flimsy, cheap box, cool art, kinda, nothing special. 3 DVDs, they're full-size DVD cases. I don't think it's in Blu-ray format. I know the Puppet Master series box sets are, but this isn't. So let's talk about them as movies. First, let's talk about Killjoy. Killjoy. Killjoy was a black parody of the movie It, basically. Um, all characters in the movie are black. I'm not being racist. They are. Killjoy even talks black. It gets pretty funny at times. Kind of like the movie Blackula. That's a parody of Dracula. But it overall does try to be scary, but it's really not. If you're looking for a movie that'll make you laugh, you'll like this. If you know what trauma movies are, then you'd like this probably. If you like trauma movies, because that's another low budget film company that makes the same style of movies. It has a very goofy tone to it. I don't know if it was purposely trying to be that way, but the acting is pretty horrible. And the more I watch it, the more I point out flaws in it. But I do like it. I did like this movie, and it used to be like one of my favorites when it comes to like clown movies and all that. Now, the percentage of killer clown movies actually are low budget because not many people really care about them. I mean, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a cult classic, but for God's sake, just listen to the name of it. It's obviously a low budget movie. But this one did not make it big. Um, it's about this guy named Jerome or Jamal or something. I don't even remember what his name was. Who's like a really like kind of bad actor, and he ends up getting like bullied by these black guys that don't want him hanging out with their girlfriend because he kind of likes the girl, and even if he didn't, they're like, oh, go away. They're all like territorial about this girl, and he ends up hanging out with her one more time. So they threaten him with a gun. They talk him into thinking that he can like hang out with them, and then they take him out somewhere and act like they're gonna shoot him. But really, their intentions weren't to shoot him, but they don't realize that the gun actually is loaded, and they shoot the guy, and he ends up like summoning this demon. But instead of the demon Killjoy coming and killing everyone or whatever, it actually like takes his soul, and then this guy, his name was Michael, the main guy who wanted to hang out with the girl, ends up like being Killjoy and going and doing his own thing and getting revenge on these people, and he kills them in like really bizarre ways, and it's pretty good movie. But I told you, warning, low budget movie. If you want a low budget movie, watch this. If not, then don't. But it's a lot more than just your average, crappy B movie. There's like some stuff going on in it that was pretty cool. I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah, Killjoy. Then after Killjoy, right next to this, Killjoy 2. 2. Killjoy 2 was a good movie, honestly. Not as good as 1, I'd say that much, but it depends on what kind of movies you like. Um, then you might think this was better, because this was less low budget and more on like the actually trying to be scary side. Like you can see the very sinister looking clown up there. It looks less like Pennywise from It, so it wasn't as much as a ripoff. Also, mainly black characters, as you can see on the back here. But Killjoy is no longer like a comedic character, as much at least, and he's not black anymore. Like he doesn't talk with that like jive kind of voice like he did in the first movie. But the design of Killjoy was absolutely awesome. The only thing was he was such an annoying character as a character. They kept using the same audio sound of like him laughing over and over again. It was terrible. It sounded like an Adult Swim character, like something off of Family Guy. It was just fucking terrible. I mean, I wouldn't recommend this movie. I'd recommend the first one. Would not recommend this. But still, if you like low budget movies, you'll probably like it. Um, and to own all the movies, you have to own this one, Killjoy 2. It's about like these kids that these like teenagers that are in like a juvenile kind of place, and they like get time off their sentences to clean up this like old house, and Killjoy ends up being summoned and all this bullshit. Anyway, then Full Moon Horror from the first and second movie comes back to make Killjoy 3, and they add these three demons that just like really are like kind of annoying, and they're not really that cool. But the movie takes itself a lot more seriously than the first and second one did, and the camera quality is like really HD, which was a lot better than the first two movies, but it totally strayed away from the first and second ones. Now they tried to make the Killjoy character a little more demonic and scary, which I liked. The only thing is they made him a little too much like Freddy Krueger in a way, but I did like the way he acted. I gotta be completely honest, like talking wise and like lines and stuff. Except I wish they would have tried to add a little bit more of a fear element and not made it so campy, but it still had that funny feel that the Killjoy movie should have. Killjoy 3. Then they made Killjoy 4, which literally like spoils 3, so don't watch it before 3, cause like it tells like right in the beginning it like has the end of this, like what happened and crap. Or at least like it like describes it. It doesn't like show a flashback or anything. And 4 is just so stupid. 4 is the worst of the series. Got to be completely honest. This is only 1, 2, and 3, so 4 I have on a slip cover over there. Let me put these movies back. Um, 4 was just so stupid. It's about Killjoy going to hell. It's called Killjoy Goes to Hell. Not like Jason Goes to Hell, not that style. Killjoy goes to Hades, and they sentence him. They put him on like a trial thing, which is the setup of it is just retarded. I mean, it could have been done right, but it wasn't. It ends up being like he actually has to go to like court, like it's a fucking courtroom, and he's like sitting in it, and they're saying he's not evil enough. Like no, like just murdering innocent people and like being a seductive demented demon wasn't evil enough. And it tries to be too funny, and the one-liners Killjoy says are just annoying, and he keeps like laughing and like I'm Killjoy, ha ha. It's I wanted to shoot myself. Way worse than the first and second movies. The first and third. The first movie I give a 6 out of 10 for like just a regular movie. Second, that was the first one. The second one I give uh 4.5 out of 10. Low, if you go low budget, then I'd say 6.5 out of 10. Um, Killjoy 3, I'd give for a regular movie about 5 out of 10 stars. Um, and the fourth movie like 2.5 out of 10 stars. Killjoy, everybody, go check it out.